again, it's Christina from Sunshine and Flora. So I'm inside today doing some prep work for a brand new market that I'm doing this weekend. It's about 30 minutes away in a small community, and one of the coffee shops in that town is hosting a market this weekend. They're calling it their Summer Farmers Market, and they have vegetable growers. I'm doing cut flowers, and then they have a lot of handmade crafters like hand-poured candles, jewelry makers. I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be a really great day. So today I'm doing some prep work for it, and so I thought I would just show you guys what I'm doing and then take you through the whole process of making everything and then show you the market as well. So I have no idea what to expect with this market since it's the first one that they've done. It's just a one-time thing for the season, and so I think it might draw a lot of people from the community just because it's kind of like a special event in that small town. And I'm kind of basing what I take to this market on what I do for my big market in September, where I take large wrapped bouquets and then little jelly jar arrangements. So I'm going to scale this down for the amount that I take, but I think I'm going to kind of do the same type of products. So this morning, as you saw at the beginning of this video, I was out harvesting. So I just want to go through with you guys and show you what I have harvested right now. I have quite a bit here on the table, as you can see, and then I have quite a bit in the fridge. And then tomorrow morning, my plan is to come in really early and get the rest of everything harvested and then start creating the arrangements and the bouquets. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, so that's kind of my workflow. But anyway, here's what I have harvested for today. I have a nice bucket of zinnias here. Now, I have a lot more zinnias out in the garden to harvest, but I kind of ran out of time today. It started to get a little warm, so I wanted to wait till tomorrow morning. So this is one bucket. This is kind of pinks and corals and purples. Some of these will be going in for a birthday arrangement, but a lot of these will be for these arrangements. And then, as you can see, I have another bucket of zinnias right here. These are kind of purples and yellows and reds. I was just going down through the line and harvesting what was ready. I have a nice big bucket of bells of Ireland. I'm loving these this year. And so these are not going to be for the jelly jar arrangements. These are going to be for all of the wrapped bouquets. And again, some of these are going to go into a birthday order. And then I have one bucket back here with some yarrow, some Selway celosia, and a little bit of gomphrena that was ready. And then I went to one of my flower farmer friends and got a few things from her today. These are just absolutely beautiful. Now, all of these little cherry caramel flocks are going in a birthday order, and this ageratum is going in a birthday order. But I wanted, oh, and the foxglove. Can you see the foxglove over on this side? That's going in for the birthday order. But some of this scabiosa I just saw on her Instagram and thought was beautiful. So I got a couple bunches of this to put in. And then some of the straw flower will go into an order, but I am going to use some of the straw flower in the mixed bouquets. So I'm really excited to have these for accents as well. And then I have a whole bunch more already in my fridge. So let's go take a look at that. Okay, so in my fridge, I have a bunch of flowers on the bottom shelf, which are dedicated to other orders, except for this status on the side. That is extra that I will be using. My middle shelf here, you can see I have a bunch of sunflowers and snapdragons harvested. Those will be for the market. And then on the top shelf, I have, let me pull this out. I have a bucket with some Amazon dianthus and feverfew, and then I have some lilies, dahlias, and sunflowers that are shorter. These will be for the jelly jar arrangements. So I have a good start to the harvest for what I need for the weekend. I think the other thing I'm going to do today is go ahead and pre-cut my craft paper. I cut 18 by 18 square pieces of paper that I fold to do my market bouquets, which you guys will see when I put those together. And then I think I'm just going to set out all of my jars so that they're ready. Actually, let me go grab one of those to show you what I'm talking about. So these are the jelly jars that I use for arrangements. I believe these are the 12-ounce size. I get them on Amazon. I will link them down below. They're right around $1 or so a piece, which I think is a really good price. And I usually fill these up with fillers, accent flowers, and focal flowers, and I charge $15 for them. And sometimes I'll put a little piece of vintage lace around them just to dress it up. But I think my goal is to maybe do like 35 of these and then do maybe 12 to 15 larger arrangements or larger wrapped bouquets. Again, I have no idea what to expect, but I want to make sure that my booth is fully stocked and looking good. The market goes from 9 to 2, so 5 hours is a pretty long time. So I'm going to start organizing all my supplies, and this video will most likely pick back up tomorrow morning when I am harvesting more and starting to put everything together. Good morning, it's Christina from Sunshine and Flora. So you'll probably notice it looks a little bit dark right now. It's actually really early in the morning. It's about 6 o'clock. It's market day, and I have most of my things put together. I apologize, I didn't get footage of putting things together yesterday. I just had such a busy day with like 8 or 9 custom orders plus 4 more to be delivered today on Saturday. But I did get 12 large bouquets put together and 24 of the jelly jar arrangements. So this morning I am just here early before I have to load up and go to get a few more put together. So this morning I just went out and did a little more harvesting. I got some more of this Selway celosia, some zinnias, rudbeckia. I have some status, some smaller Madame Butterfly snapdragons I'm working with, a few sunflowers, some starflower, and I just really want to put together maybe like 4 more. So I'm gonna see if I can get 4 more put together really fast. Then I will show you everything I have put together. We'll get loaded up and we'll head to the market, and I want to show you guys footage of the market and my setup for today. Okay, you guys, here are all of my bouquets, and I know because it's dark, the lighting isn't great, so I will make sure to take pictures when I actually get set up at the market. But these are my jelly jar bouquets. I have 29 if I counted correctly. And let me get a side view. So it's just a little jelly jar filled with all little cute things like status, feverfew, zinnias, rudbeckia, celosia. I have some Dusty Miller. I have some asters in there. They're just all really pretty. And again, I know it's dark. The colors are not great, so I will get pictures at the market. And then if we pan over, these are my large bouquets. So I have 4 that are kind of peachy tones. I have 4 that are purple tones. And then this bucket is a mixed. So the large bouquets will sell for $25, and the jelly jar arrangements will be $15. To pack and travel these, I have these boxes that the actual jelly jars came in, and these are going to be what I use for packing. I did last year for the big market I did at the end of the year, and it worked great. So I'm going to get loaded up, and we're going to head to the market. Okay, all of my bouquets are packed. It's a little brighter outside, so you can kind of see the colors. Again, I'll do pictures at the market. So I have 4 boxes. These are the jelly jar arrangements. And then this is how I transport my large bouquets. The Johnny's buckets just fit down into this large Tupperware, and I slide the whole thing into the back of my car. All right, now I'm loading up and heading to the market. Okay, you guys, so it's actually a few days later. The market went great. I ended up selling a little over half of the large $25 wrapped bouquets. And then I think I ended up taking, let me think for a second. I took 29 of the jelly jar arrangements. I sold 20 at the market. I ended up stopping and giving a couple to my mom on the way home. They bought one for their neighbor who is ill, so that took care of a few more. And then when I got back to town, I put one in my daughter's bedroom. I had 4 or 5 left. I did a post on Facebook, sold them all. So I would say it was an absolute success. They're planning another market for the fall, and I'm sure another one next year. So hopefully I can get in on those. But there were about 13 to 14 vendors total. The coffee shop, of course, had coffee in the morning. They served lunch. There was a very steady crowd there till about 12:30, and then it dwindled off after lunch, which is totally normal. But I think it was a great market, and I am so glad that I did it, and it definitely boosted my sales for the week. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video. The next one you see will probably be a farm to table meal that I am decorating for. And then I have just so much going on the rest of the summer. So stay tuned for a lot more. Hope you guys are having a great day, and we'll see you soon.